Dear students, welcome to geography class. Let's learn the second chapter, that is population dynamics. In this chapter we are going to learn about the distribution of population in the world and the factors that affects the population in the world. Now let's discuss the schema of this session. Today our main topic is the distribution of population in the world. How the population of the world is distributed. So we have three subtopics: densely populated region, moderately populated region, and sparsely populated region. The sparsely populated region has got three subdivisions: A. Equatorial regions, B. Ice-capped polar regions, and C. Hot and cold deserts. Let's go in detail. Distribution of population in the world. The total population of the world is estimated at 7.4 billion. The recent data we receive about the population of the world is about 7.8 billion in 2020. But in your textbook it is given as 7.4 billion. So this population is not evenly distributed all around the world, which means it is not equally distributed. What do you mean by population actually? The word population indicates all the inhabitants of a particular region. So this population is not evenly distributed, which means it's not equally distributed. So the manner in which population are spread in the world across the continent is known as population distribution. The manner in which people are spread in the world across the continent is known as population distribution. Now we are going to learn a new term, that is density of population. The number of people living in 1 square kilometer area of land is known as density of population. Any particular region for that matter, a square kilometer land and the number of people living in that particular region is known as density of population. Let's move on. So according to this density of population, the whole world can be broadly divided into three regions. Listen carefully. The whole world, according to density of population, can be divided into three regions. Which are they? First one is the densely populated region. Secondly, moderately populated region. And finally, sparsely populated region. So these are the three categories or three divisions of regions which we can divide the whole world into. Let's learn them in detail. So first we are going to learn about densely populated region. Mainly in the world, there are four regions of high population density in the world. They are Eastern Asia, South and Southeast Asia, Western and Central Europe, East Central North America. So these four regions are densely populated or thickly populated regions. And what would be the reason for that? We are checking it out. These regions have level land, fertile soil, favorable climatic conditions. and good transport networks so that living is easy, or it is very conducive place for people to settle down. That's why people get settled down in this region, and they are thickly populated or densely populated. Let's check out the other reasons. See, they are agriculturally developed and also have many large industries and cities, so that it is very conducive for living or getting settled. That's why these regions are, we have seen 4 regions are densely populated across the world. Let's move on to the second, moderately populated regions. By the term itself, you can understand that moderately populated means, right? These regions are not found in continuous belt. They are mostly found between the densely and sparsely populated region. So this is between densely populated and sparsely populated region, and it's not a continuous belt as such. Like, it's not a continuous belt of regions. So moderately population means it's not that thickly populated, and also it's not that sparsely populated. That is known as moderately populated region. In many of these areas, there has been improvement in existing economic activities, such as introduction of irrigation facilities, mining, or development of new industries. Let's check out which are the moderately populated regions. So these regions are moderate population density. These regions have moderate population. So we will read out: Central USA, Central America, coastal areas of South America, Western and Northern Africa, South America, Southern Russia, Eastern Europe, Central China, Deccan Plateau in India, Southeast Australia. So these regions are moderately populated regions in the world. I hope this idea is clear. Now let's move on to the sparsely populated regions and to the reasons. See, in these regions, the harsh climatic conditions and the inhospitable terrain do not support human habitation, which means it is not that conducive place for human beings to settle down. There are 3 regions which have low density of population in the world. Let's check out which are they. Equatorial regions, ice-capped polar regions, hot and cold deserts. So these regions are sparsely populated regions. Let's go in detail. Equatorial regions. Why they are sparsely populated? Let's check it out. See, equatorial regions such as Amazon and Zaire Basin have low population density. By the way, equatorial regions means, the regions near to the equator. These regions are sparsely populated. Let's check out what are the reasons. The high temperature, heavy rainfall, swampy grounds, and dense forests hinder the population growth in these areas. So these are the reasons why equatorial regions do not have dense population or moderate population, but rather it is sparsely populated regions. I hope this concept is clear. Second region, that is ice-capped polar regions. I'm sure that you are able to guess why people are not able to live over there. Ice-capped polar regions such as Antarctica and tundra, and high mountainous regions such as Himalayas, Rockies and Andes are also sparsely populated because of rugged relief and cold climate. So, due to extreme climate and uneven terrain, they don't have a good transportation facility and also agricultural regions. So, living is not that easy in those regions, in the ice capped polar regions, so that it is sparsely populated. And finally, we are going to see the hot and cold deserts. What are the reason? I hope you are able to guess the reason why people are not able to live over there. Hot and cold deserts such as Sahara, Kalahari, West Australian and Atacama also have low density of population. So these are hot and cold deserts. There, what is the problem for living? Yes, these regions receive very scanty rainfall, which is not sufficient for plant to grow, so that the living is not that possible in these regions. So that's why these regions are sparsely populated. So we were learning about the distribution of population across the world. We have seen that there are three types of or three divisions of a population according to the density of population: densely populated region, moderately populated region, and sparsely populated region. We have seen in them detail, and in the sparsely populated regions there are three kinds of regions where people are very rarely living. They are equatorial regions, ice-capped polar regions, hot and cold deserts. So these are the sparsely populated regions across the world. I hope this session is clear.